Shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace to the 12, you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Brother Khan from the South, the Lions of Judah, Jeshurun here in Chicago. To you, I say shalom. Double honor to all the elders, teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth and sincerity. To you, I say shalom. Coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The title of this video is going to be titled, "You so-called Negroes and Latinos are the Israelites according to the Bible." It's the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32, and it reads, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Starting off in the book, Shakespeare and the Jews, page 170, and it reads, "I knew you to be a Jew, for you Jews have a peculiar color of face different from the form and figure of other men, which thing have often filled me with admiration. For you are black and uncomely, and not white as other men." So this devil misquoted Songs of Solomon. It's the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5, and it reads, "I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me." So this devil didn't like the Jews because of their dark skin. This is how they discriminated against our people. Page 171, and it reads, "Robert Kirk toured London in January 1690. He also paid a visit to the synagogue there, where he observed over 200 Jews worshiping. He noted in his journal that they were all very black men." All right, so the Jews are black, so-called black, and they hated us because of our dark skin. On the classification and geographical distribution of the Mamalia, page 96, and it reads, "There are some Jews still lingering in the valleys of the Jordan, having been oppressed by the successive conquerors of Syria for ages, a low race of people, and described by trustworthy travelers as being as black as any of the Ethiopian races." So that's another source. Next book, Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers, page 130, and it reads, "Settled in the West Indies, John Bigelow, who visited Jamaica in 1850 and saw the descendants of these Jews and says they were Negroid." That's from Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. Next book, Creole New Orleans. We're going to go to page 67, and this is dealing with the slave trade of the so-called African Americans. And it reads, "January 1731, 16 slave trading ships arrived in Louisiana from the Senegal region. 6 ships came from Judah, Wida, a slave trading post on the Gulf of Benin near Dahomey." So When we fled into West Africa from Roman persecution, we kept the name Judah to make us feel like we were at home, like we were close to home, because we had to leave Israel to flee to the western parts of Africa. So it said 6 ships came from Judah. Now, Judah is the head tribe when you read the Bible. Okay? And we're going to get that. Go to the book of Genesis. Genesis 49. And it reads, Genesis 49, verse 10, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. And Shiloh is Yahweh. Okay? So this is some of the books that I'm going into dealing with the southern kingdom of Israel. Now we're going to dive into the northern kingdom and prove that the people that you call Latinos and Native American Indians are also Israelites. So we're going to go to page, let's see, 188, just to deal with the northern kingdom, just to prove that they are Israelites as well. It's the book, this is from the book Origins of the American Indians by Lee E. Huddleston. Page 88, and it reads, the Mexicans are originally of the 10 tribes captured by Salmanazar, and of the family of Issachar, whom the Indians recognize as their special ancestor. All right, so you have this book flat out letting you know that the Mexicans, all right, are from the tribe of Issachar. Next book, The Conquest of America. Tis Vatant Tolderoff. Page 22. Las Casas reports, whatever the reasons for this opinion, it was by reading Toscanelli and the prophecies of Ezra that by crossing the ocean beyond the island of Hero, after traversing a distance of 750 leagues, more or less, and by discovering the land. All right, so it was by reading the prophecies of Ezra, and we're going to get that in the Apocrypha. All right, and we're going to go to the book of 2nd Esdras, as it was stated, 13 verse 39. All right, so it'll take a little history and a little biblical history to, put the pieces together, man, because this is the missing link. 2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 39, and it reads, and whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto himself, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea, the king whom Salmanazar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves, all right, the Native Americans, all right, the 10 tribes, you read, but they took this counsel among themselves that they will leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. Verse 42, that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they enter into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. For the Most High then shewed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. Verse 45, and it reads, for though that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and that same region is called Arsareth. So back in the book, The Conquest of America, page 210, and it reads, the Aztecs are none other than one of the lost tribes of Israel. The first chapter of his history opens with the assertion, because of their nature, we could almost affirm that they are Jews and Hebrew people. And I believe that I will not be committing a great error. So with that, I hope this video was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, are the real Israelites according to the Bible. With that, Shalom.